All right, guys, I'm gonna make a quick video about the Bible, and I'm gonna tell you why these two arguments just don't work for the Bible. So the first argument is it's well preserved. I hear that a lot. It's well preserved. That's the first argument. The second argument that a lot of Christians make is the Bible goes against man, therefore man it had to be from God. Perfect. You know, those two arguments are perfect. Why? Because Hinduism actually goes right in line with those two things. What do I mean? Well, Christianity says sin is bad, don't do it against God, right? Perfect. What does Hinduism say? And most of you guys, if you want to be honest, you don't know much about Hinduism. But Hinduism actually is even harder to follow, because Hinduism says get rid of all desire. What is desire? Desire, in other words, is want. I want this. I want a new car. I want a house. Hinduism says get rid of all desire. Every desire you have, get rid of it. That's Hinduism. Which is harder to follow? I can tell you with 1,000% certainty that Hinduism is harder to follow. So therefore, by your own logic, if something is not from man or against what man wants, then it has to be from God. Point blank, Hinduism is true. And also, well preserved. Hinduism is 3,000 years older than Genesis and is still in the top 5 religions. That means Hinduism is true. Also, Lord. I mean, even, you guys read the Bible, Lord of Lords, King of Kings. That's in Hinduism. That's in the Bhagavad Gita. I'm trying to tell y'all that nothing in the Bible is original, and your arguments just don't work. They just don't work, because you can use those same things for any other religion. So there's nothing in Christianity that separates you from all the others. And Hinduism to me is a more impressive religion than Christianity could ever be. Could ever be. There's nothing Christianity says that's better than what Hindus say. Period. And I know for a fact that most of you who will watch this have never studied Hinduism in the same way you've studied Christianity. I've heard so many Christians be like, I only know the Bible. That's the problem. Imagine if someone came to you and told you, all I know is science. I haven't read the Bible. I haven't read the Hindu book. I haven't read what Islam says. I haven't read this. I haven't read that, but I only know science. What would you tell that person? So it's the same thing. I only know the Bible. That's the problem. Expand your horizons. Put in the effort to read other ideologies. Like Buddhism and Hinduism are kind of similar, and they're very similar. But both of those religions are better than Christianity and not Hinduism, the three Abrahamic religions. The three Abrahamic religions don't touch Hinduism and Buddhism as far as life, how you live your life. It's not even close. You only believe what you believe because where you were born. I'm telling y'all the truth. Eastern religion versus Western religion, it's not even close. Go look at Buddhist monks. Study Buddhist monks. The stuff they can do, a Christian could never do. No Christian could ever do what a Buddhist monk does. Those people are so incredible, it's not even funny. But you don't believe. And that's because you were born in a place where everyone around you believes in Jesus. And if your little circle, maybe your parents weren't Christians, I can guarantee you someone around you was Christian. Or you saw this advertisement, Jesus gets us. He gets us. Of course, it's propaganda because we live in a Christian country. Why do you not get that? Why do you not get that wherever you are born is what's going to determine what you believe? Why is that hard to understand? This is why people in India still believe in Hinduism. Why is that so hard for you to get? And they talk about, well, that's your free choice. Free choice is not free will. Let's keep that clear. Free choice is absolutely not free will. Everyone has free choice to an extent, but they don't have free will, because free will is all about making a choice without an outside influence. Everyone is influenced from the outside of themselves in pretty much every decision you make. So therefore, free will doesn't exist. But I'm going to end it there, guys. I want you guys to understand that those two arguments they don't work. If they work for one religion, they have to work for the other. So Hinduism says get rid of all desires. That's a more impressive thing to live up to than anything the Bible has ever purported. And again, if you're going to say the Bible's well preserved, then that means Hinduism is a better religion because Hinduism is older and their book is well preserved. I can even go further and say the Sumerian tablets are well preserved because we still have those. But anyways, guys, please understand what I'm saying, and peace.